this is on the ground at the moment. Well, just now I just realised that my shelter vlog number 3 isn't actually working. You're looking at Tim, you can look at me. I'm lucky for you. I've had a haircut! I got sent home from school. Seriously. Shelter vlog 3 wasn't uploading because the actual footage I took, something wasn't working with that, which I'm annoyed about because I did that in the summer holidays. Now it's October and it looks a bit wintry. Can see wind. Wait for it. Keep waiting. Yeah, I can see. This looks wet on the ground. Wet by the range, wet all around. Yeah, just generally wet. Yeah, that wasn't uploading. And so, sorry if Shelter 3 is going to be Shelter 3/4. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Well, it does, but you know. Because today we are doing the much loved Survival Tin video. Okay, well my camera cut out again about halfway through that video, so I'm just going to put the intro bit about the shelter. So, this is my survival tin, it's homemade. It's not original, obviously, making a survival tin video. Loads of people have done it, but I thought I might have a crack at it. So, nothing on the inside, it's a bit shiny, a bit reflective. Yeah, not for me really. Twine would prefer to have paracord, but twine will do fine for me, just for shelter lashing, for vital stuff. Fishing line, not bank line. I would like some bank line instead of, I think the 10 meter fishing line that I have. Sorry. Instead of the thread and the fishing line, I'd prefer to have bank line, but I don't have bank line. So I have fishing line and thread, but I do have a needle as well. Them two, off to the side. I'll bring this into the frame. And then I have waterproof matches. Well, they're not waterproof, but they are in this thing. Strike anywhere. That's one way of fire, just counting these here. One way of fire, second way of fire is refillable. No, it's not working, right? Oh yeah. Fillable lighter. It's not a Zippo because I'm cheap. It is a imitation Zippo, which is just like a real Zippo, but not. When it runs out of flint, if you're cheap, just use one from just empty disposable lighter. That's 2 fire starting. 3 is ferro rod, fire steel, whatever you want to call it, metal match. Oops. Probably shouldn't do that indoors. That's number 3. Number 4 is just ordinary matches. This tin is pretty waterproof, so just ordinary Byrant matches, advertising there. Cheap, not for climbing, carabiner. Opinel, you don't need an Opinel because this costs a tenner. If you're really that cheap, I'm hoping none of you are. If you are, then you don't have to use an Opinel. One sec. There we are, fella. Don't have to use an Opinel, you can use like a £2 knife. But I have an Opinel, so might as well use it. Leave that open. Sure. This is copied off Wilderness Outfitters. Mini Inferno. I'll put the link in the video or in the description. I don't know how to put it in the description, I'll put it in the video. All it is 2-ply toilet tissue folded over some cotton wool or dry lint and covered in wax. And then you tear it open, revealing the dry tinder inside and light it, and it acts a bit like a candle. And it burns for quite a while. It's quite good. I don't know, it took me about 2 minutes to make into half a tea light. Speaking of which, tea light. Just obviously light, heat, sustained fire. Then my little white box, which has, this is the box for Zipper, by the way. second cutting tool, which is a little tiny knife that came in my original survival tin. I have no idea what I've done with it. A little tiny knife there. It does work, which is quite nice. Little concealable pocket backup thing. A very, oops, it's broken, not quite. A very nice little plug lure, spoon lure rather, for fishing. 3 little hooks which you could take off, use for individual. And it's a little, nice little lure as well, which that can be used as a signaling mirror probably. It's quite shiny. If desperate, I probably do need to get a proper one. Interesting one, sharpener, little blade, which can be hafted onto a piece of wood, or sharpening arrows if you're potential arrows. You can't actually see it at the moment, but you'll just have to trust me. In here, it's we'll start with this rubber glove wrapped with electrical tape, but inside is a little rocket, like a little firework, cheap one. Just as like a, because it makes noise, makes visual, it makes the, the speed and the light and the flash, and then makes the explosion. So as a flare, I thought it would be quite good. Many safety pins. I got some more. It's not many. I'm lying. It's 4 safety pins. And in here is a screw, and then a needle, which you can't see. Needle, there is. Trust me. You'll have to. It's hard to, but just wrap my electrical tape again. And oh no, I'm lying. That's not it. Right in the bottom, not quite right in the bottom, there is a heavy-duty black garbage bag, shelter, water, container, food gathering, everything. Right there in the garbage bag. And last but not least, a condom. I got it from a survival tin. I was given it from somebody else's survival tin. It is a latex tin. He made it himself. Yeah, it's latex, which is bad. The rest, just having a condom, alright. For water. You can use the lubrication on your knife. Yeah. It doesn't really look like it. Oh well. That's it from me. I hope you find some of these ideas useful, maybe interesting. Maybe I just bore you to death. I hope you've got something out of it. Okay, well that's it from me.